All right, welcome back for part two of our lecture. This is going to only take a couple minutes for us, guys. It's only 3 slides, so stay with me. So now we're going to talk about African Americans and the discrimination they will face prior to the Civil War in 1860. So during the nation's early years, slavery will be legal in the North as well in the South. Now, lately, we've been talking about it only in the South, but just note that slavery was legal in the North. So by the early 1800s, all of the northern states will eventually pass laws to bring an end to slavery. And in some states, only the children of slaves will gain freedom at first. Eventually, they'll be passing laws to give everybody their freedom in the North. Many also did not completely abolish slavery until the mid 1800s. So, while in the early 1800s, some states will do this and pass these laws to bring an end to slavery, it won't be until 1840, 1850 that you see all slavery ending in northern states. And still, thousands of free African Americans will live in the North, and their number will grow steadily during the 1800s. And free African Americans in the North will face a lot of discrimination. Discrimination is a policy or an attitude that denies equal rights to certain groups of people. Now, some African Americans are going to end up finding success while they are free, and despite obstacles, some Northern African Americans will achieve notable success in business. William Whipper will grow wealthy as the owner of a lumberyard in Pennsylvania, and Henry Boyd will also operate a profitable furniture company in Cincinnati, Ohio. And African Americans will make great strides in other areas besides just business. Henry Blair will invent farm equipment. In 1845, Macon Allen will become the first African American licensed to practice law in the United States, which was a very difficult thing for African Americans to do because they had to receive a very good education to be able to do this, and those educational opportunities really didn't exist for African Americans at this point in time. And John Russwurm will edit Freedom's Journal, which would be the first African American newspaper ever created. In the North, African Americans will also look for other ways to support one another. So, besides opening their own businesses and becoming successful businessmen, lawyers, editors, they are also going to try to do whatever they can to support one another. They will set up schools to educate their youth. And so, this will be like grade schools, like what you guys had for elementary, middle, and high school. In 1852, in Philadelphia, an institute will open to train young African Americans for skilled jobs. So, not only are they going to worry about their grade school education, but they're also going to help with their education for the future and what kind of jobs they will be holding later on. So, instead of being unskilled laborers, they can become skilled artisans and get much better paying jobs in factories. And 4 years later, Wilberforce University in Ohio will also be established to train African Americans in order to have them become skilled workers. So this will be another institute for African Americans to go to become a skilled worker. And this will also be a private university owned and run by African Americans. And so this is the end of our notes. Um, when you complete this video, please go onto the book website and take the online quiz that has been posted. Also, that will be the extent of your homework today. Don't worry about reading and outlining the next section. That will be your homework for tomorrow. So please go back and check the website when it's updated, and your homework will be posted for Tuesday as well.